Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Primitive AK back with another Destiny 2 video for you guys today. And first off, I just like to start off by thanking you guys so much for all the support on my last video. I did not expect that to blow up, so do expect another loot cave video as I have another tutorial, and also want to clear up a little bit of confusion with the video as well. So do expect that to see that on the channel shortly. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I really do appreciate all the support. Show some love. But anyways, let's get right into today's video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about how to gear up past 260 or 270 light, because a lot of people are struggling to get past 270 light, especially people that want to be raid ready for next Tuesday, or next Wednesday, sorry, for the new raid. And a lot of people want to know how I managed to leveling past 270 and work my way towards 280 and even 290, and in some rare cases, people are making it to 300 light. So, first things first, this is assuming that you've already beaten the story a trillion times. You've already made it to level 20, you've been grinding out public events to get to 260 or 265 light. That's the soft cap for most of the blues and legendaries. So a lot of people want to know, how do you get past this? Well, first things first. At the 260 cap, the soft cap for blue gear, you can choose pretty much stack legendaries that will get you up to 265. So just try to stack as many legendaries as you can, because the legendary cap is at 265. That's the soft cap. Once you hit 265, this is where you're going to want to start grinding out some of the rare drops. You're going to want to start grinding out public events, have a chance of getting an exotic, that'll boost you up to 270. Now here's where things get extremely hard, and this is where a lot of your time will be spent. Once you hit 270, you're going to have a limited, and when I say limited, I mean extremely limited source to hit max, or not the max rank, but to level up past 270, because there are only a certain amount of things you can do. And this includes Nightfall drops, exotic weapon chests, or weapon quests. These are the quest lines that appear after hitting level 20 and beating the story. I believe there's one on Earth called Enhance that will give you the Mida multi-tool. There's plenty of tutorials on how to get that, so be sure to search it up. I can link one as well if you guys need me to. There are also, after 270, your blue and purple random drops will break the soft cap, but will always be 9 below your current average power. So if you're below 270 light, your legendary weapons cap will be at 265. But once you manage to break 270 light, your legendaries will start getting a little bit higher than what they normally are. So in this case, right now I'm 271 light. Essentially, my purple drops will always be 9 below my current average power, which essentially means that I've hit a hard cap of roughly, if you just subtract 9 from 271, that's essentially what my cap is right now. But once you manage to get it a little higher, and this is why I mentioned do not, and I repeat, do not do any of the high tier activities in the game until you are 270 light. This includes, like I said, the Nightfall and all of your milestone quests. Your milestone quests are going to be a massive boost to your current light level. The milestones are essentially when you go into the map, you press L2 and you see milestones. It's going to see, if you're assuming that you haven't done any before, you're going to see a few, one for Crucible, one for the Nightfall, and a few others for some other events that you may not have completed yet. These, you're not going to want to do them until you're 270, because those are going to give you the best gear in the game possible. Once you have done all the milestones, let's say you're at 272 or maybe even 275, and you realize you're still not enough, you want to break past 280. This is where things get a little bit easier, in my opinion. What you want to do is you want to make a second character. This is what I did, because right now I'm kind of stuck at 272. I know you can grind out public events, but that's a little bit time consuming, and I especially don't have the time for all of that. So what you're going to want to do is start grinding out public events, or not public events. You're going to want to make a second character, and make sure that it's the same exact character that you're trying to level up. So in my case, I have a Titan. I want to level up another Titan in this case, because that way, once you hit level 20, you can transfer all of your gear to that character, in which case, so right now I have 2 Titans on my character, and right now the first Titan is at 271 light. My second Titan, all I gotta do is transfer it. Once I hit level 20 and beat the campaign, I will instantly be at 271 light. What this allows me to do is that once you make a second character, you don't have to worry about the weekly lockout, because now all you gotta do, all your milestones are gonna be sitting right there on the second character, and you can grind out the Nightfall, you can grind out your clan banners, you can grind out your milestones all over again, and in this case, your drops will be much higher than what they were previously, especially if you are under 270 light. Now, Another thing that you're going to want to do is grind out the exotic quest. Again, like I said, there's one on Earth called Enhance, and I know there's plenty more for the Sturm and Drang weapons in the game. Pretty much any quest line that you see on a planet, complete those once you're at like 275. By then, you should be already almost 275 or at 275. Once you get turn in the exotic quests, most likely, this is just a guess, guys, it's not guaranteed. Most likely, if you turn in those exotic quests, once you're at 275 light, you may get the exotic at 290 light. That is a massive boost to your light level, so I strongly recommend that you guys wait to do those exotic quests until you're at least 270 or 275. After that, there's really not much you can do as far as leveling up, but you can pretty much make another character after that. Now, there is another method which I highly recommend you guys take a look at, but try to invest in once you're at 280 light. This is basically how a lot of people are getting to 300 light right now. What you want to do is once your character is maxed out and you believe that you can't really get any further besides making a new character, what you can do is you can actually go to the gunsmith and in the tower, assuming that you beat the game. Like I said, you got to make sure you beat the game. Once you go to the tower, you go to the gunsmith. He's going to have what's known as weapon mods and weapon skins and stuff like that. You can buy some of those. But the weapon mods, essentially what these do is, not only do they change your damage type, meaning your elemental type, you can change it from void to solar to arc, but what they also do is that you can actually you notice how it has a 5 damage modifier on it. Essentially what that means is that it's going to increase your attack value by 5. This is huge. You can increase your armor, your weapons. So essentially, let's say I have a weapon that is a 275 current power level, and I pick up a weapon mod for that weapon that is 275. If I apply it to that weapon, it's now going to be at 280 light. This is huge, guys. And on top of that, even if a weapon already has one, what you can do is you can infuse the gun. Let's say you have a 275 gun and that has a weapon mod on it, and you have another gun that is 275 on it without a weapon mod. What you can do is you can infuse that gun to the 275, and it'll boost it right back up to 280 with the weapon and the mod attached. However, I recommend that you just apply the mod and not infuse it. That way you can save your legendary marks for Xur when he appears on Friday, and I'm sure he'll be selling some decent exotics. I don't expect him to be selling anything at a high light level, but we'll have to see. But anyways, guys, these are just some of the best methods that I've known for trying to level up. There are a few other that I haven't mentioned in this video. Farming public events. I know I mentioned that one already, but farming public events, and also farming cage stash. Essentially, there's like, if you finish the flashpoint, which is another option as well, I forgot to mention that. Make sure you do the flashpoints as well. Once you finish the flashpoint, Cade usually gives you, or I think it's before, he gives you a mission where it's like cage stash or whatever, similar to Destiny 1. And what it's going to give you, it's going to give you like a treasure map, and it's going to give you a map to locate all of Cade's treasure chests across the system. And I believe there is one pretty much on every planet at least. There's a few on EDZ, I know that for a fact. And essentially you can basically pick these up and they have a chance at giving you the exotic weapons in the game. But pretty much if you're already at 280 light, I'd say that you're pretty much good to go for the raid. But hey, if you want to keep power leveling yourself, make a second character with the same exact type. So if you're a hunter, make another hunter. If you're a titan, make another titan. If you're a warlock, make another warlock. And essentially, it pretty much just goes hand in hand. But pretty much that's going to be it, guys. This is how I've been leveling up all of my characters. Managed to get past 275 light at this point. My goal is to try and be at 290 by the time the raid shows up. And definitely, if you are in a clan, you want to make sure that you're completing those weekly events, because those are basically Nightfall tier rewards. Absolutely, you have to do those clan. If you're in a clan, definitely do those. If you're not in a clan, go join a clan. There's plenty of them on Bungie.net for you guys to go search out, because those are basically, that's free loot, literally. It's Nightfall tier rewards. If you're in a clan and you level up your clan, you get rewards for completing the Nightfall. You also get rewards for completing weekly XP. So that's 2 free engrams. When I opened mine up, I got 4 legendaries total, all above 275 light, which actually worked really well in my favor. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys have any questions in the comments, be sure to leave it down in the comments box. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Solar, where is he? Where is he? Excellent work, fire team.
This way.
Boss, find the book. Hallway.
This one.
Does this say
Easy.
turret?
Don't forget about the signal flares.